Here we go. Let's do this.
We've got one life, one shot. Who do you want to be? What do you want to do? Addicted to Betterment, a podcast to inspire us to keep going, to try something new, to dream, to think big, bigger, to overcome. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
Hey, friends, ever have those seasons that feel dark, cold, lifeless? It's hard to even move or even get motivation to do anything, and you feel like that season's never going to end. I'm here to tell you that better days are ahead. David, Addicted to Betterment here. And man, I have a message to share today that I hope inspires you, fills your cup, or gives you hope that whatever season you're in right now, it's not permanent. Recently, my wife Nikki and I went for a walk through a beautiful wooded park here in Indianapolis, Indiana, and man, it was a spectacular Sunday morning. The weather was ideal, and listen, in Indiana, and there's a lot I love about Indiana, but the weather is not one of them. Winters suck. Summers are humid. And quite frankly, about most days, I wish I was in Southern California. So, anyway, this was one of those perfect days. And man, if you know anything about Indiana weather, you get those perfect days, you better take advantage of them. And we did. So we go for a walk through this beautiful wooded park, and it was just spectacular. Both of us commented as we're walking through the woods how amazing it was. You could hear nature alive. You could hear the birds rustling and chirping and talking to each other. Everything was beautiful and green, and the woods just felt awesome. And we're walking along these paths and enjoying it. There's a bike path not far from the woods, and you could hear the noise of the bike path off in the distance, just people chattering and laughter, kids riding their bikes. And as we got deeper into the woods, enjoying nature, enjoying the beautiful day, about halfway through the hike, we found a little stream. And we sat down and paused to just enjoy the stream. And it was interesting as we sat down, my wife, Nikki, even commented, listen to the sound of that stream. I said, people buy products and put them in their house or use them to go to sleep with to make that sound. And here we were enjoying the natural sound of that beautiful stream on an absolutely perfect day. As I sat there, I got still. And sometimes, friends, you just got to get still, quiet enough to hear something deeper. Block out the noise and hear something deeper. The messages that God and nature has for us regularly, but we're too busy to see or hear them. That day, as I'm sitting there next to my best friend, just feeling like life can't get any better than this. And as I sat there, I thought, just a few short months ago, this area was bitter cold. Every tree that I was sitting and enjoying was 100% complete bare. The stream that I was listening to and enjoying the beauty of, I even took my shoes and socks off and walked in it for a while and made a joke that I was in the middle of the live stream. I thought it was pretty funny, but that same stream was frozen solid. It was nothing but ice. And if you had wanted to come out there, that breeze that felt so heavenly would have cut through every piece of clothing that you had and hurt because it was so cold. You come out and that wind makes you question every life decision of why you came outside. It sucks. And all you want to do is, God, get me somewhere, anywhere but Indiana winter. And here I am and thinking, if everything just a few short months ago in this area felt lifeless, dead. And if you had walked out there, you would have thought everything is dead and life may never return to this area again. Friends, that's life. I know, I know what it's like to go through dark, wintry seasons in life that you feel are so freaking cold that you can't go outside. And you feel like the darkness and the cold and the wind has just sucked all the life out of you. The skies are gray and gloomy, and you're just trying to find some vitamin D to give you some life. It's not going to happen in Indiana in the winter. And man, as I sat there, just taking all of that in and thinking that's the seasons of life. It hit me. Those trees, while a few short months ago were bare, covered in snow, there wasn't a leaf to be found, but they never questioned whether spring was coming. Those trees never questioned whether this winter is going to last forever. That same stream that as I sat there just taking in the beautiful sound of the as it flowed across the rocks, never questioned whether that ice that was completely covering it would be forever. And the crazy part is it's been doing that since the beginning of time. Think about that. That stream and those trees have been going through that process since the beginning of time, and not one single time has spring never showed up. Not once. In all of history, in all of mankind, not one time has spring never showed up. Every time. Winter has never lasted all year. It has never lasted forever. Every time spring comes in, that and nature teaches us that they just trust the process. Those birds, they're not gathering for emergency meetings saying, is this the end? Is this the end? Is this winter? Is this storm? Is this season that we're in right now going to take us out, going to end us? No. They know that spring is coming. Friends, that's life. Man, some winter hard seasons take the breath out of you, take the life out of you. And you have to think, man, is this ever going to end? It is. Winter's not your identity. There's a new season coming. And the good thing about seasons, always, they change. They change. There is a new season coming. The season you are in is not perfect. And it's so interesting that we as humans, we resist that process. When winter and when the hard comes and it seems to suck the life out of us, we all think, including me, oh no, this is the end. This one is going to take me down. This setback, this failure, this loss, this disappointment, this relationship, this business, this dream that crushed, that fell apart, that didn't go the way we wanted. This is it. Are we ever going to see spring again? And I'm here to tell you, you are. We are. I am. That season that you are going in right now, my friend, no matter how cold it is, no matter how lifeless it feels, no matter how hard the disappointment is, how big the setback is, and I'm telling you, I am speaking to myself here. Spring's coming. Summer's coming. Whether you believe it or not, spring and summer and fall and winter don't rely on me believing in them to whether they come or not. They're coming. And I'm telling you, your next season is coming. Trust the process. Trust the process, because this process has been successful since the beginning of time. Sometimes when everything feels lifeless, feels dead, it's not. It's just preparing you for the next season. Embrace it. Trust the process. Just win today. Let's go.
So, you just listened to this episode. Now, join us in being addicted to betterment. Please subscribe to the show, share with your friends, tag us, and please take a moment, leave a review. Yeah, we do want your stars, but we really want the feedback.